So we'll take Joseph's question here. So Joseph says, my son's mom moved out of state with her boyfriend. She took custody of my daughter, and I have my son. She recently reached out saying she was planning to move back here, one, because she misses him, and two, because it didn't work out. And three, because she wants her freedom again. She asked me if we can go back to the original 50-50 custody, and I go back to paying her the child support I was. My child support is now $198 a month, and it was $986 because it was set by the military. Let me finish that. It was set by the military there. Okay. So, number one is, I guess in a sense, Joseph, in a situation like that, you have to think about what is in the best interest of the kids. Is it to have two fit, willing, and able parents be active in their lives? Most likely. And then number two, I always have to remind people this: child support and child custody are two completely separate issues. So, do I think on its face it sounds like you have two fit parents? You guys were doing 50-50 before. I think that probably would be a positive thing if everybody's living situations are appropriate, if everyone can meet the needs of the children, if things go back to the way they were when it was a 50-50 arrangement. The child support issue, depending on your state, sounds like you were in the military, now you're out of the military. So depending on your state, there's probably going to be a calculation. If you make substantially more than her, or even in some states a little bit more than her, even though you have 50-50 custody, you may still have to pay child support. So, it's really hard to say without knowing your state, without knowing the exact financials. But I would say that you need to, in terms of a custody arrangement, deal with that in good faith. If you believe the 50-50 worked before and you believe that's what's best for the kids now, then go for it and handle the child support issue independently. Because in most states, child support's technically an open issue until the kids turn 18, and it can go back and be adjusted pretty much at any time. So I would treat them as separate issues. The number one and the most important is what is going to be best for your kids. Your son's had limited time with his mom for a certain period of time. Your daughter's had limited time with you for a certain period of time. So maybe easing back into that. But first decision you got to make, and hopefully you can make it with her together, that you guys come to a custody arrangement that's going to be best for your kids and then deal with the child support secondarily. I absolutely hate using child support to negotiate anything, simply because money's an issue. Child support's a broken part of our system, but deal with them separately. That would be my advice to you. Look out for the kids, and then if the calculation comes back that you owe X amount of child support, that's the way it is. I know a lot of people view that as especially with 50-50 custody, as being unfair. I don't tend to disagree, but unfortunately, what our child support system is now is what we have.